you're always going to be under budget and you're always going to spend more money than you expect. And that's exactly what we did here. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I failed on my flip. Yes, I failed on my flip and I wasn't able to hit the targets I set out to do. My name is Chris Silva, and if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. I pride myself in teaching you everything I know about creative finance, and I want to bring you on my journey to building a $1 billion real estate portfolio. So if this is your first time here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel as I commit myself to deliver all the value I know about creative finance. I want to talk about how I kind of failed. However, I always say you can't fail if you don't give up. So I did a series on this house specifically, and in this series, on day one, when we bought this property, we actually closed on this property March 26th of 2024. And I came on the camera and I said that I wanted to do this flip in 30 days and I wanted to stay in a $10,000 budget. And unfortunately, as you know, or if you don't know, in the flipping world, typically most of the time, you're always going to be under budget and you're always going to spend more money than you expect. And that's exactly what we did here. So I want to talk about kind of the lessons and the timing on everything that I did and everything that went on in this deal specifically. So that way you guys could go out there and you guys can learn from my mistakes. Now, the biggest thing that I want to share with you guys is you have to remember, I actually bought this property subject to with zero credit, zero credentials, and zero cash out of pocket. And if you want to learn more about how I acquired this deal, go watch the other video on this previous property, and you guys are going to see exactly how I picked up this property. And there's actually a live seller call. We'll put the live seller call on this side where you guys could see how I identified her problems. I went through the 4 pillars. If you guys don't know what the 4 pillars are, go watch this video. And on here, I talk about the 4 pillars, how to identify a seller's problems. You got to remember, if a seller is selling, it's because they have a problem. So I'm gonna get down to the final number on here. So today is Wednesday, May 22nd. We have pictures, professional pictures scheduled for tomorrow. So technically, if we closed on March 26th, this house took me about 7 weeks to complete. It took me 7 weeks. And the biggest setback that I learned from this was the windows. The windows were ordered when the house towards the end of the remodel. So they already had sheetrocked the whole place. They already painted the whole place. They moved around some stuff that needed to move around, water heater, and the windows were probably ordered, I want to say, on the 3rd week that we started this flip, and they didn't come in for another 2 weeks. Or they were ordered on the 2nd week and they didn't come in for another 4 weeks, something like that. So that really set us back because there was about a week and a half or 2 weeks where the contractors did not put in any work. So the house just sat there until the windows arrived. Once the windows arrived, they took them out, the old windows, they put in the new ones, had to refix the outside, repaint, touch up and stuff like that. Biggest thing, when it comes to windows, the contractor that ordered the windows, I asked them twice for the measurements and the windows came in and they came in wrong. Bruh. The windows came in wrong. The windows came in the wrong size. So we had to do some fix-ups. We had to go in there and kind of make it happen, make it work with what we had. The windows cost us $3,000. There was no way I was about to spend more money on windows. So the biggest thing was he measured them twice and they were wrong. There was no way I was about to send back and order more windows and wait some more time. So we figured out a way to make it happen. And this is the reality. In any flip that you do, any project that you do, you gotta be ready for the unexpected to happen. That's exactly what happened here. So now our total budget for this was $10,000, and our total cost into this project from the monthly payments to the repairs came out to $17,901 with 84 cents. $17,901.84 is what we have spent up to now. My goal is to hopefully get a tenant in there or put this on the market to sell. We're gonna put this to sell. We're going to sell this property, and I believe we will probably have to make one more payment. Our payment right now is probably somewhere under $1,000. But the end goal, guys, is the biggest thing is understanding the opportunity. Now, you guys might probably wonder, well, Chris, what are you gonna sell it for? Or what are you gonna own or finance it? Or what are you gonna lease to purchase? We'll probably put a tenant in there. Remember, it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, fully remodeled, refrigerated air. I think we could probably rent it out for about $1,700 just on the location that's centrally located, or I'm gonna turn around and sell it for $170,000. I will potentially do a rent to own situation, so meaning they'll come in with a small down payment and then they have the opportunity to buy that property within X amount of time. Then this is going to give us a profit margin between what we originally picked it up, what the seller's carrying, get the seller paid off, meaning the seller did not lose because she was in a sticky situation at the time, and we're able to profit. And guess what, guys? Think about how much opportunity was created for everybody involved in this transaction. Our contractors, our team, the people that found the deal, the people that are going to buy the deal. Just real estate is such a powerhouse, and there is so much opportunity. And just understand that if you are not taking action, if you are not picking up the phone, if you're not talking to people, if you are not putting yourself out there and telling people what you're doing, the chances of you becoming successful in that field are going to slowly continue to go down. You're going to get discouraged. You're going to start beating up yourself. You're going to start self-doubting yourself. And you don't want to do that to yourself. My biggest thing that I want to share with you is, regardless of what you're trying to accomplish, go all in. And when something doesn't happen the way you want it to happen, understand you cannot fail if you don't give up. This is a perfect example of us not failing because we never gave up. And if you are somebody that is beating yourself up on a daily basis, this message is for you. You cannot fail if you don't give up. You're going to have problems until you overcome those problems. We budgeted $10,000 and spent almost $18,000 on this deal. We wanted to get it done in 30 days, and it took us 7 weeks to finish this deal. Regardless of what's happening to you, understand that you can only control the controllables, and it's up to you to make shit happen because nobody is coming to save you. I hope you guys were able to learn from this video. I hope you guys are able to take something away. I hope you guys learn when you go fix and flip a house, make sure you order the windows in the front end. More importantly, make sure more than 2 different people measure the windows. They'll get the same measurements from the same person, because then you'll get the same results. Get 2 people involved and understand that you can go out there and you could be doing deals exactly like this if you're taking the action. Make sure if you gain something from this, all I ask for you guys is to share this video with somebody, like, comment, and more importantly, subscribe to my channel. If you don't follow me on social media, check out my Instagram, Facebook account. Make sure you join our morning accountability calls, Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Times. In this call, I talk all about creative finance. I role play with people. I talk about real life situations that are happening. And the best part, I think, for myself is when I lock up deals live in front of everybody. If you want to learn more, make sure you join those Zoom calls, chrisryansilva.com/Zoom. And I see you in the next video.